gotten really good at writing. How many times do you have to fall off before you could write like that?
The good thing about the key is that you'll never know.
Romy, you can't really talk about the key with others. I don't know if people really know how they work.
I know, but for now, it's good to just be open about it with someone who isn't going to think I'm crazy. You're just trying to distract me from beating you anyway. I know your plan.
Beat me? You are most certainly mistaken, my lady Namara. Key training or not.
We'll see.
Hey, that's cheating.
So what are they called again?
Thrakens. I really appreciate you coming with me. I don't know if you'd be the camping type.
I was happy to get out of the keep. I never could have done anything like this in my old life.
What was that like? Your old life?
Nothing remarkable. My sister and I lived in a tiny apartment in a big city. We worked all the time waiting tables while we tried to put her through school. She's a dancer, so it's hard.
Are dancers not liked in your realm?
No, it's not that. Though it is a hard scene to break into. But we were foster kids, so we didn't come for money.
Foster kids?
Yeah, like the government sort of had a say over us. I'm trying to think of a way to explain it. Do you have orphanages for kids that don't have parents or families?
Yes, sort of. Many of them are taken in as servants. It's not a great life. It happens every time after the war with Koldrun. Lots of children with no parents.
That seems to be something both of our worlds have in common. My parents got into an accident when we were teenagers, killed them both and my older brother instantly. My sister and I didn't have any next of kin, so we became wards of the state, and we moved around a lot. And the stories are, well, they're terrible. But we were lucky because we got to stay together. We've been out of it for a few years, and Remy really has done a great job with dance, so she's been trying to get into a school.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. So, your sister, she studies dance?
Yeah, she's really great at it too. Way better than I ever was.
Yes, I have seen some of your Namara dance moves. What was that? The nene?
Hey, I can do more than just that, but I went a different route. I really focused on making the music versus dancing to it.
Ah, so you're a bard?
A bard? I guess I could sing, sure, but I like to make my own music more.
Like, play an instrument?
Well, sort of. You remember the music device from my world? The one that's almost out of battery? Yeah, but where I come from, there's a device that captures specific sounds, and I could mix them all together as if I could play 10 or 20 instruments, all at the same time and in perfect harmony. It's really kind of amazing, actually.
Interesting, like a composer, only you play all the parts.
Yeah, I'm sort of hoping that magic will allow me to be able to do that again someday.
I think there are a few ways you could do it. You could use telekinesis, maybe with Cosmic?
That sounds super hard, but maybe. Now, how is it you don't have magic again? I'm pretty sure that you used it like the first time I saw you when I was being chased, and you were shoeless and shirtless and running through the forest with your sword.
That wasn't magic.
Sure looked like magic to me.
So I was gonna let Jean-Philippe explain this, so act surprised if he does this whole thing again, okay? Alright, so here are magic basics. We have 3 pyramids of magic: Cosmic, Pneuma, and Elthratic. And each one breaks down into what mages call sub-pyramids. And for all that, I'll just let Jean-Philippe get into the details. What you saw me do was what was known as Void, the Shadow, or some people even call it the Anomaly. It's rare, very rare, but sometimes maybe 1 in 1,000 people are born completely immune to magic. They can't be hurt or affected by magic spells, but they also cannot be healed or brought back to life with magic either. It's a bit of a blessing and a curse. Those people are known as Void. And of those 1 in 1,000 people, even less of them have learned that all that space, all the space outside of the magic pyramids, that's void. And people like them, like me, can harness it and use it. And it tends to look like the other magics mimicked.
So you're a void? Is that bad? Or dangerous?
It's addictive if you don't know how to channel it properly. I've been working on it for a long time.
So that's why Edgar has to make the potions, because you can't heal it with the magic.
Not really. I mean, I can. It just requires that the mage casting it is really focused and concentrates the magic in order for it to affect me. It's significantly more difficult, and only the most talented of magicians have the skill to focus their energy in that way. We call it baning a magic.
Is that why you aren't married?
Going right for the marriage talk, huh?
You knew it was coming. And it's only fair. You're really nice, funny. You have a vault of money.
Had a vault of money. I'll be sending a lot of that with you. That's what it's for, after all.
Starting to see why you can't get a date. You're crazy.
Yeah, I think we can see how well that one would go over with a wife. The vault.
No kidding.
Did I tell you I have to go to the Ton this year? I received word from the king that he wants me to be there when the Duke formally introduces you at court.
Wait, what? Formally? As in front of people?
Oh yeah, judgy, manipulative, ruthless nobles.
Oh, that sounds fun.
You can see why it's taken a king's summons to get me there.
So what is Ton? Some sort of party?
It's actually not an event, it's an entire season. When we come out of winter, we'll be entering into the season of life. It happens every 3 years. There's a big celebration at the capital. You know, a tourney, parties, the whole thing. After the tourney, because all the nobles had to travel so far to get there, the ones that are not married, the single ones, have to stay for the le bon temps, or the Ton for short. It just means etiquette or good manners. It's a season of parties to try to make a marriage arrangement or politic. I never go, but I have to this year. The Duke will be there too, and of course Lady Worthington.
Interesting. That's good though. I was worried I'd never see you again. It's one of those times that I really wish this world had phones.
Phones?
Yeah, it's like a little box that you can hold up to your ear and you can hear someone's voice on the other side. And yeah, if you speak into it, they can hear through their own little box. It's like talking, and you can hear them from really far away.
That sounds nice. You would still want to talk to me?
Of course. Inviktus, I probably trust you more than anyone else here in all of these realms.
You can trust them too, but I know what you mean. It'll be good to see a friendly face at the Ton. You'll have to save me a dance. I think we should most certainly show everyone at the court the sprinkler, was it?
Oh.